Hello YouTube, Chester Boy here, and today we're taking a look at the first Mugen weapon from Mugen Heroes. This is the MW-001 Beetle gun. So, this is actually a simple explanation as to what the Mugen weapons are. They're basically just optional figures that if you want to give your Mugen hero a weapon, then get that Mugen weapon. But I'm gonna collect all these Mugen weapons because they're so cool, just like the Mugen heroes. So, let's take a look at the package real quick. And yes, the packaging is very small. And they're pretty cheap if you buy them directly from the store. From online, not so much because of the shipping. And of course the shipping's not terrible, really, so. Oh, and of course it does come with a card here. Which, pretty much all the Mugen weapon figures, all the cards here are not holographic. So only the Mugen hero figures are, not just the Mugen weapons. So yeah. You can see we got Beetle gun, Mugen weapon. We got the armor. We have the Chimera mode. So yeah. And you can see there's a side of Chimera form, armor form, weapon form. There's the warning labels. And yes, this is in fact meant to go along with Mugen Dragon. And of course, it does have a name right here. It says Mugen Bayonet. So, I'm pretty sure that's the form name, or is that the finisher name? I'm not sure. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's get into the figure itself. So here's the Beetle gun in its armor mode. Or actually, you know what? Let's show if it's Chimera mode, which is basically you just fold the arms up and lay them down like that. That's pretty much it. So pretty much all the Mugen weapon figures are going to be simplistic in terms of transformation. So yeah. So you can see he's a rhinoceros beetle, obviously. So yeah, we got these two little blue eyes right here because we got the top horn. And we got this bit right here, which we'll get into later. This is actually a chamber for the weapon mode. So, yeah, it kind of lacks, proper back feet, but at least he's got thrusters and something like that. So, yeah. So nothing much about this. So it's pretty much a kind of a gunmetal gray color from the top. But let's go to its armor mode, which you just stand them up and fold the arms down. That's it. So that's that. So here's the Beetle gun in armor mode. You can see there's the Mugenbein logo. We got the red visor. So we got legs and all that stuff like that. So yeah, nothing much to it. Your articulation, the arms. That's pretty much it. So yeah. Now let's take a look at the card itself, which is right here. You guys see we've got this nice little artwork of Beetle gun's armor form, which is a nice little close-up. You can see we got the Mugenbein. You can see the Mugenbein logo more clearly. And of course, we got this little chest right here, which is actually the peg right here. So yeah, we got some nice glowing red eyes, very nice. We got Beetle gun. We got MW-001, and you can see this bottom here is actually starting to wear off, which you'll see why. And of course, here's the effect, which is basically a laser shot. So, yeah. And we'll get to its weapon mode right now. So basically, you're just going to remove the arms, set them off to the side, then take the top, spin this around, and plug it in like that. Make sure the goal is facing up. And there's the weapon mode. So yeah, you can see it kind of resembles a revolver in a way, because remember this was the this was the top horn of the Chimera mode. This becomes like a hammer, so like that. So yeah. And of course we got the chamber, and of course we got the muzzle. And of course we got the handle. So yeah. And of course, let's talk about the effect. The little effect side, which basically there's a little slot right here, and you just plug it in like that. So now sometimes you have to slide this in a bit. You have to slide it in get it in there, but there you go. So it looks like he's firing a shot. So yeah, that's neat. That's pretty neat. So yeah, so let's start with Mugen Dragon. So let's do him right here, and let's see what they look like. Let's see what it looks like with Mugen Dragon. So now, according to the packaging, if you look at Mugen Hero's forearms, they're actually swapped. I know that I can't tell if this was mirrored or something like that, but I'm gonna stick with my preference, which is basically just plug the Beetle gun in here. There you go. That's pretty much it. Since these are like off to the side, there's like nowhere to go. The instructions don't tell you where to put these. But of course, since this is Mugen Bind, you have like a lot of freedom. So I prefer to plug these pieces onto here, just to give him like a bit more armor, more decoration. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's not this isn't official or anything like that. It's just my my preferred look of this mode. Now, of course, what you can do is you can actually replace the card with the Beetle gun one. So let's pull that out, and I put the Beetle gun card in. And just like that. So that's entirely up to you if you want to do that or not. So yeah. So you can do that. And of course the proper way to do it, let me just swap cards right now, is that you just have to just, slide the card into the little slot that I showed you earlier. There we go. So again, kind of gives the illusion that he's firing. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's what pretty much all that Beetle gun can do. And there we go. So overall, I do recommend Beetle gun if you want to give your Mugen heroes more weaponry. I'm gonna classify these as optional, the Mugen weapons, but I'm gonna collect these. I'm gonna collect all these guys because they're so cool in my opinion. So yeah. Yeah, I might as well show off the Beetle gun card like this. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention in my Mugen Dragon review, the Mugen Dragon figure here that's right next to me, it was released along with. Well, it was actually wait. Let me rephrase that. Mugen Dragon was released in April 2018, along with Mugen Scorpion and Mugen Bison. Now this guy, Beetle gun, along with Rex Drill and Eagle Shot, they were released in May 2018. So yeah, so Mugen Dragon was released in April. This was released in May. So yeah. If I'm correct. Yeah, so the first three Mugen weapons were released in May, and the first three Mugen Hero figures were released in April. So, yeah, just want to point that out. And speaking of Mugen Scorpion, that's my next review. So, I will catch you next time.